Now, let me get into a couple of very, very important things. Okay, one of my mentors taught me this very simple statement, and it's a very, very important statement, guys. And if you have a paper and a pen, write this down because this is important. All right. Scattered thinking leads to scattered actions. Would we agree with that? Would everybody say, yeah, that makes sense?
I completely agree with it.
Okay, so scattered thinking leads to scattered actions. And you know what scattered actions produce? Scattered actions produce scattered results. Okay? So the number one thing we need is focus. Now, here's the antithesis of that. Focus thinking leads to focus actions. Focus actions produce focused results. Now, that's just a flip of the coin there, right? You could say, oh, Mike, of course that makes sense. Yeah, come on. But you know what? A lot of times we're going around scattered because our thinking is scattered, and then our actions are scattered, and then our results are scattered. So, and you know, we do this haphazardly. We don't think about it, right? I'm here to say I'm going to help you guys get focused. Now, here's the thing. I can guide you. I can coach you. I can push you. But the bottom line is your thinking is controlled by you, right? I can't control your thinking. I can add things for you to focus on and things like that. But the bottom line, the bottom line is you control your thinking. So if you control your thinking, if we focus your thinking, that's going to lead us to focus actions. That's going to lead us to focus results. That's what we want. Okay? Very, very important. And it's important especially if you want to consider yourself a leader. Because leaders are what? What do leaders do? Leaders set the focus. That's what a leader does. He sets the focus for other people. Now, let me be completely clear on something here, because there are certain leadership styles that may not fit with my philosophy. All right? My philosophy is that leadership is not determined by how many followers you have. Leadership is determined by how many leaders you develop, how many people's lives you change. That's leadership. It's not that, you know, I walk into a stage and 5,000 people raise from their seat and give me a standing ovation. That doesn't mean anything about leadership. Right? Doesn't mean anything. But it does mean something, right? When 6 months from now, somebody in a stage is just can't control themselves. Their emotions are running wild, and they're crying out of joy, saying, you know what? It was Linda Craddock. She did something. She just inspired me, and I went and I accomplished this, right? That is leadership, right? For Linda and for whoever mentored Linda, right? That's real leadership. So that's what I'm talking about, guys. You know, I can tell you a lot of different stories of people this business has changed their lives, all right? And it's very, very inspiring to see that. But what I'm going to tell you more than anything is that once you learn that simple philosophy that I just told you, scattered thinking leads to scattered actions, which produce scattered results. And then if you turn that around, focused thinking leads to focus actions, which produces focus results. When you start learning and living that, and then teaching that, You change your life and you change other people's lives.